I am now level 15 here in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, which means I now have access to the Camaro, which sounds incredible from interior view, but it also means I've unlocked the off-road races now, which is why I'm up here by the off-road dealership, which is where we can buy things such as the Ford F-150 Raptor, which is what I used in the demo version of the game to begin the off-road racing. There's a G-Wagon, which is ridiculously expensive and only available in one colour. There's an Audi Q7, and there is a buggy. This time around, though, I have access to all of the gold, silver, and pre-order cars, so I already have a Range Rover, so I think we should use this instead. So, the lowest rated off-road races are a maximum of 500 performance, which this very nearly is. So for the time being, I'm going to keep it standard, but I am still going to head to an upgrade shop to see what paint colours are available for the Range Rover. Hello, Raptor. So, we have orange with black bit, we have Santorini black, we have British Racing Green with black bit, we have Firenze Red, we have Estoril Blue, and we have, of course, the gold and black one from the trailer. I think we need to go full Range Rover look and just put that on, because why not? So then, 30,000 credits wasted on that. What else can we do? We can give it black wheels, which, to be honest, with a black and gold wrap, probably does work slightly better than that. Are they? They're not exactly the same. I thought they were exactly the same design. Anyway, I'm going to go with the... Maybe we should go darker on this. No. I'm going to go with the same 40% that I've been putting on all of my cars. And what can we do about the interior? So we've got white, red. Do you want to leave it white or do it red? I think probably with that wrap, the white actually works the best. So let's leave all that as it is. Right, so there's one race that's a maximum of 500. So I'm going to put some performance brakes on for now, bringing the rating up to 498, and go and do that. And then reevaluate whether we need some more upgrades or not. Listen to the supercharger on this even. First off-road race, here we go. I think this is the only one that's a maximum of 500. There's at least one that's between 500 and 600, and there's several that are a maximum of 600, so let's see how this goes. The AI are now always on experienced. This bridge is quite narrow. That buggy has absolutely taken off in the lead. That's not gone particularly well. Right. Attempt to try and be in the lead before the narrow bridge, I think, is the tactic here, but I'm not sure that's terribly probable. What? Why is there an upside-down Range Rover there? Well, that gave me a free podium finish. Not bad, given how that race started. Okay, so it turns out there is a second race that you can only do up to 500 performance rating. It's the one way up by the off-road dealership, which is actually the first one that I did in the test demo of the game. So I'm going to do that, then I'll head back to the upgrade shop and make the Range Rover 600. Oh, I've got cautioned. Somehow went well. Let me return to the race route. What? Now I've been overtaken by another buggy. I'm not actually sure if you get anything for winning them, like any kind of achievement or anything, or if I'm okay just... I was going to say getting third in all of them, but that's not going to happen if I don't do that. Goodbye. Where did he go? Anyway, I need to make performance up to 600, so let's start by giving it some speed and power. So with all of the engine bits upgraded, we are now at 545, so still a little way to go. I can do off-road suspension, but I'll be honest, that looks ridiculous. Although it might be necessary to bring the performance rating back down again. Why does being higher up help it with braking? That looks absolutely ridiculous. I think I might need to lower it back down again when I've finished doing this. If it's a properly raised up off-road vehicle, I'm going to put some off-road wheels on it. Yes, those have got lots of gold bits on them. Let's go with those. What an absolutely stupid looking thing. I can't decide if I love that or if it's ridiculous. So, the Range Rover is only 560 something with the raised suspension, but I don't think making it up to 600 and lowering it is going to help off-road. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know what's happened to the texture of the ground. It was fine a minute ago and I haven't changed any settings. There's also a Beetle buggy at the back, which I love. One of the wrecked vehicles. Can't wait to get hold of that. Maybe that'll be good for redoing these. Although, there aren't any of the proper buggies in this one, so we might be in for an easier race, hopefully. Never mind. Oh no, there's a buggy in here this time. Oh, the G-Wagon's got lost. Seems like once you're out in the lead, the AI are a bit afraid of crashing into you, so they don't try and overtake on these slightly narrow dirt tracks. So all you have to do is push your way through before the first corner. And then you're probably okay, as long as you don't leave them spaces to slip through. This buggy is really desperate for a way past. It's right there. Just gotta make it round this corner. No! Yes! The Range Rover's actually won something. Turns out off-road suspension does help. And a lot of blocking. Okay, so this is actually my first off-road time trial, so I can't just weave and block the competition, I need to actually drive competently. Which may be an interesting challenge. Oh, tarmac. Actually, some kind of split times, like they used to have on TDU2 time trials, would be quite helpful to see if you're on track or not in these. Although I've still got 1 minute 20 to go, and the finish line's just around the corner, so... Yeah, that was pretty easy compared to the races. Right, another race. We've got a buggy again in this one, so I need to get past him quickly. No, not quite. Oh, wow. Oh, what's he doing? Yes. No, he got reset. No, now the Raptor's through. A Raptor is much easier to overtake, though. No, he's blocked me and let the buggy back through. No, the AI are working together. What? Oh, the buggy's right at the back this time. Good. This is good news. Ah! Raptor. I'm to the lead much quicker, which means all I have to do is hold them off now. Okay, well that was pretty easy in the end, that race. Even against the expert AI with a buggy in there. They're not even in sight. Oh, there he is. Okay, here it is, the final dirt race. There is again a buggy that's ahead of us, which is slightly concerning. He's stuck behind the other Range Rover though, so we might be okay. Hold the inside. Don't let him go around the outside. There we go. I tell you what, this Range Rover with the off-road tyres and the off-road suspension is pretty brilliant to drive off-road. I'm starting to love it. The way it looks on the raised suspension as well, it's really growing on me. Around the final corner. Again, a huge lead over the AI by the end of the race. Where even are they? So, by going back to those first two races that were lower performance allowed, and redoing them by using the automatic reconfiguration thing to lower the performance rating of the car, I was able to go back into them and win quite a lot more easily than I was with my previous lower set of upgrades applied. So when doing the off-road ones, I'd probably recommend going and upgrading your vehicle to 600 and then using the automatic reconfiguration thing to do those two slightly lower rated races. So that means I've won all of the currently available dirt races, I believe. So yeah, not too bad. And that is going to be all for today's video, completing some of the dirt races here in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, as well as of course now unlocking the Camaro. So I've got a little collection of vehicles that I can now drive, and I have to say, after doing all of the races in this Range Rover, I quite like it like this. But anyway, do let me know your thoughts on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, whether you've played it, if you're still having connection issues, or whether you've not bought it yet. But for today's video, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next one very soon.